Hey story seekers, what's up? My name is Michaela Woods and welcome to another tag video. Yay! So today we are going to be doing the reading habits tagged, which was created by the Book Jazz, I'm pretty sure. And I was tagged by Elena over at Got Books, so thanks for that. It's so cool that I was actually tagged by someone. I am making friends. Progress, guys. Progress. Question number 1, do you have a certain place at home for reading? And yeah, I actually do. It's either my bed, which I think is like everyone's typical answer, but I also have a little reading chair over by my other bookshelf, which has a Hunger Games blanket on it, and I'll show you.
So here's my seat that I will sometimes read in with my awesome Hunger Games blanket.
Question number 2, bookmark or random piece of paper? And if I don't have a bookmark near me, I'll get a random piece of paper or anything that I can stick in my book for the time being. But yeah, I usually have bookmarks. I have a whole basket of bookmarks. I collect them basically in this little basket up here. Okay, so if you didn't know a few things about me, is that I'm also a huge music nerd as well as a book nerd. So I got this cool wooden bookmark. This is like wooden. Pretty dang cool. So I got these next 2 bookmarks a while back at a book fair. I love this one. It says, "Go ahead, shut me up, you'll be back," with this cute little cartoon character. I also have this cool bookmark, which is the Launch Your Imagination. And I have a few other cool ones, but they're not around at the moment, so those are the ones you get to see. Question number 3, can you just stop reading, or do you have to stop after a certain chapter or a certain amount of pages? Honestly, it depends. You know, sometimes I can stop if I have to, like the bell just rang at the end of a class and I'm reading, then obviously I have to. And I am able to stop even though I don't like it. I don't like to stop randomly, but I am able to. I prefer to stop at a chapter or a natural break in the story. Question number 4, do you eat or drink while reading? And yes, I do. I actually, in the morning when I eat breakfast, I eat cereal. I've gotten quite talented at eating my cereal while not even looking at it and just reading my books. So yeah, if it's something messy, obviously I won't, because I don't want to risk getting that stuff all over my books. But if it's something like cereal and it's easy to not get all over everything, like it's not greasy or whatever, or crumbly, or something that will damage my books, yeah, I'll eat. I can eat. I also love drinking tea while reading, or maybe even coffee, mostly tea though. I'm more of a tea person. American, but I love tea. Question number 5, multitasking. Can you listen to music or watch TV while reading? No to watching TV, that's way too distracting. I've tried it before, it doesn't really work out. Unless I've done it at some points where I'll be watching TV and I really want to read this book though, so I'll like read in between commercials, I'll mute it and I'll read in between commercials. But I can't actually like watch and read, that's too much. However, I can actually listen to music while reading, especially if I'm on a bus, like to an away game for sports, and there's so many people talking. Sometimes I can deal with that and read while they're talking, but I prefer to listen to music while I'm on the bus. What I do like to do is I like to listen to movie scores and soundtracks while reading. It enhances like the reading experience for me. So like if a war scene or an action scene comes on, I can find something on my iPod or on my Spotify and I can listen to it, and it just like seems like it's an actual movie playing in my head. That dramatic music is already playing, so it kind of helps with just imagining things better. So yeah, I have a variety of stuff to pick from, so if I come to a point where, you know, oh, that sounds like this would be happening, so I'll play that soundtrack when I'm reading, and it just makes it so much cooler for me. Question number 6, one book at a time or several at once? Honestly, it depends. I seem to tend to like it better when I'm only reading just one book, so I only have that one book to focus on. But like right now, I'm reading 4 books, so that's fun. The one thing that I've realized though is when I'm reading more books at once, like I'm reading more of it. So like the books will take me longer to read, but I'll read more than one book at a time when I can like read books like that. So that's what tends to happen. Question number 7, reading at home or everywhere? And I usually always have a book with me, or if I don't, I have my iPad with me and I have some ebooks on there. or some audiobooks, either one. I prefer either reading at home or in the car because like no one bothers you. Question number 8, reading out loud or in your head. And I like reading out loud sometimes, obviously when I'm alone. But yeah, sometimes like if I like this character or I kind of think this character's cool, sometimes I like to say their voices out loud and try to see what they'd sound like. I have this really cool voice from this book series right here above me, the Nightmare Academy series. There was this one character in there that I always like to read in a certain type of voice because they have some really cool, like, different variety of people, and I like reading their voices. So sometimes I like reading out loud and it helps. I just like hearing words sometimes. It sounds cool. But I usually read in my head, but I do like reading aloud. Number 9, do you read ahead or even skip pages? And I used to. I used to read the last line of a book that I was reading. But that all stopped when I read the last line of The Lost Hero in the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan. When Percy was missing, I thought they were going to find Percy, but the last line, I skipped to the back and read the last line, and it said, "Oh, Percy Jackson's at the other camp and he's probably lost his memory," something like that. Jason said that. And I was like, what, they don't even find him? So I never read the endings anymore because I don't want to be spoiled like that. I wanted them to find Percy in that first book so bad. Number 10, breaking the spine or keeping it like new. By far, keeping it like new. I mean, if it's an old and used book and it has history with broken spines, that's perfectly cool. Like, I have some used books, not a lot, just like a couple that I keep that have a little bit of broken in spines, but I prefer keeping my books like new. I don't even open my books like the entire way. I like them looking new. They look better. Number 11, do you write in your books? And no, I don't write in my books. Sometimes I'll stick sticky notes in them. Other times, hang on. So this notebook is what I use to write my notes in on books. So you can see, this was my notes on the Escape from Furnace series, the last book in the series. And I just write down page numbers, or I just write down what I was thinking about it. And I'll write down quotes sometimes that I like from the book and the page number and stuff like that. So yeah, I keep my writings in here. And the last question number 12, is who do you tag? And I am going to tag Nerdy Novels, Roosevelt Bear, The Bookaholic, Let's Talk Books, and Bookometer. Everyone will be linked down below if you want to check them out. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if I didn't tag you, feel free to do this as well. It was really fun to do. So as always, guys, have a great day, read a great book, and I'll see you all later. Bye!
So if you guys want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Doodly, and Game Center, all at Kaylin318. You can also follow me at Goodreads, Tumblr, and Google Plus at Seeker for Stories. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys with my next video. Bye!